Hello everyone and welcome to Baking with Betty. Today we're going to be making fondant sugar cookies. Now these are all the things you're going to need, so pop off and grab those now and let's get started. Okay, grab your measuring cup and add in 1.5 cups of plain flour. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. And 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And mixy that right up. Now you're going to get 1/2 cup of butter and put it in a microwave safe bowl. Pop that in the microwave for about a minute until it looks like this. Measure 3/4 cup of white sugar and pop that in a brand new bowl. Mix your butter so there's no lumpy bits and add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract as well. Crack an egg in there. Alright, mix all that together. Keep on mixing. A little bit more. Beautiful. And now add that in with all your dry ingredients. And you guessed it, mix it all together until it looks like this. Okay, get a board out and sprinkle some flour onto it. Place your dough onto the board, and what you're going to do is sprinkle some more flour. Flour is always your friend. You're going to need a lot more of it. Then you can start kneading your dough until it's a nice consistency, not too sticky. Then you can grab some baking paper, sprinkle some more flour onto it. And then with your dough, I always add a little bit more flour just to be sure. Get ready to roll it out just like you see I'm doing here. A little bit more flour, there we go. And roll it out until it's like a nice 1 centimetre thick. Place that now onto a baking tray and just take another bit of baking paper and pop it on top. That can go in the fridge whilst we get ready to make the fondant. These are the things you'll need for your fondant icing. I've left a nice list for you in the description below. So we start with 2 cups of marshmallows. Alright, now add 1 tablespoon of water and you can pop that into the microwave for 1.5 minutes on high or until all the marshmallows are melted. Mix that together so there's no lumpy bits, so it's nice and smooth, yeah? Next is the icing sugar, so we need 2 cups of that. Pop that in there. Then we mix it together, but like we're folding it on itself till it looks like this. You're going to add a lot more icing sugar because we need to mix it until it's not that sticky and this stuff gets really sticky. Alright, here I have divided it into 3 little parts. It's very important you put your gloves on now because we're using the dye and we don't want it to dye our hands. Knead it a little bit so you move the dye around and then we're going to roll it out into a sausage shape like that. So we're going to do it again but a different colour this time, and so you don't want to actually knead it too much because then you'll dye the whole dough that colour. But I want to create like a marble pattern so it looks like the colour's running through it, which looks really cool. Alright, here I'm like intertwining them any way you like. I'm doing like a bit of a plait fashion. And once that's done, you kind of mush it together again, but again, not too much. Then roll it out so it's 1 centimetre thick. Back to our cookie dough, grab that out to the fridge, and you're going to need a cookie cutter or something like a lid that's going to cut your cookie shape for you. You can always use this extra part to make more cookies. Spread these out about 3 centimetres apart and pop them in the oven for 15 minutes. Back to our fondant now. I'm using a smaller lid to cut out the cookie shapes to put on the cookies when they're done. Okay, so that was quick. All you need to do is put a little bit of water on the back of the fondant and place it on your cookie like so. These are letter stamps I bought on eBay, and they're a little bit tricky to use, but when you get the hang of it, they're really effective, and you can just make up any word you want and stamp it into your cookie. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed, cherubs, and please share your creations with me on my Instagram. Have a lovely day. Bye.